It is now time for me to tell you whom I've selected to compete against me for the WWE Championship at SummerSlam.
After my series of matches with Randy Orton, I really started gaining momentum, and both the WWE Universe and Superstars took notice. One of those superstars was none other than my former Velocity opponent, John Cena.
I select Daniel Bryan.
We've both obviously come a long way since that match, but John was on another level.
John Cena is an 11-time WWE Champion!
This was my chance to really prove I belonged in the main event picture on a major show like SummerSlam.
And the question is, for Daniel Bryan tonight, will he become the next John Cena or the first Daniel Bryan?
We even had Triple H as our special guest referee. What could possibly go wrong?
Weeks of anticipation finally leads to this. The most polarizing individual in WWE history, John Cena, against a man with an incredible groundswell of support, Daniel Bryan. Will the 11-time WWE Champion retain his title, or will we enter the era of Bryan?
It's been a long time since we've seen someone be as hot with the WWE Universe as Daniel Bryan has been in recent months. I mean, we haven't seen this kind of electric momentum since guys like The Rock, or even Bryan's opponent, John Cena.
Bryan sees Cena as an entertainer, while Daniel calls himself a wrestler, and a more superior one than Cena. The champion disagrees.
Uh-oh, forearm's gonna cut off the wind.
And he releases the hold.
I don't think he had it fully locked in. Whoa, and a bit of a test of strength here.
Talk about getting flung around.
It's come down to a battle of attrition right now.
Whoa, this is surprising, Byron.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why he would let him out right there.
These are two men who are proud of who they are. Daniel Bryan calling John Cena a parody of a wrestler. And in turn, Cena saying Daniel doesn't belong in the same class as The Rock, Shawn Michaels, Batista, all men Cena has beaten.
On the topic of Cena and Bryan being proud superstars, pride is woven into the fabric of both men. And Daniel Bryan does not feel respected by John Cena. Daniel Bryan is hopefully on his way to greatness, but he's not at John Cena's level yet.
John's just trying to teach Daniel a lesson. What's Daniel's catchphrase? Respect the beard? Respect in WWE is earned. Bryan could be hot right now, but only if he's good enough to take John Cena's title. Then he'll earn Cena's respect.
Guys, there's a stark difference in the accolades between Daniel Bryan and John Cena. Bryan's never held the WWE Championship, while John Cena has held it 11 times.
Daniel Bryan argues that John can't possibly be able to understand what he's feeling. How can Cena understand the hunger, understand the desire Daniel has to hold the WWE Championship just once?
That big elbow pad Cena's sporting could become a target.
Daniel Bryan's a submission specialist. You know he's game plan for that elbow.
Something we'll have to keep an eye on. Back in the ring now.
John Cena plays mind games as good as anybody.
He's got to hurry if he doesn't want to get counted out here.
Time's certainly not on his side, Michael.
He hits the belly-to-back suplex.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Daniel Bryan's been showing shades of his former mentor, Shawn Michaels, here tonight.
Well, Cena's very familiar with Michaels, but Bryan has a greater striking game than HBK ever did.
He's zeroing in on the arm now.
Great move.
Oh, that was a hard shot. What a strike. He's going for it all.
Look at this.
Now back to the ring.
The elbow drop lands. The shoulders are down.
Nicely done.
Daniel Bryan is putting up more than a hell of a fight right now.
Ooh, what an upper. Here he goes.
Now that's how you make a statement.
I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena?
Got him the S-lock.
I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena?
Let me tell you, that can cause some serious injury.
Right on his neck and back.
This is gonna frustrate John Cena.
Oh, and a backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
What an amazing stretch. What's he got in mind?
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
When this guy's on, look out.
Looking for the win.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What a combination. You just don't know what's coming next.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Nobody strings together a series of moves better, Cole.
He's going after the arm now.
I can't tell you how many victims have suffered the same fate. I'll be shocked if that's not it.
I think this is the beginning of the end. Attitude adjustment. That has got to be it. Hopefully John Cena can recover. Oh boy, he is rolling.
He looks for it once again.
This business.
I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena? Hopefully John Cena can recover.
Uh-oh, forearm gonna cut off the wind. Whoa, he lets him out. What a fool. He had him dead to rights.
These two superstars have been on a collision course for a long time, and the night has finally arrived. WWE title on the line, so strap in.
Incoming. Now with complete control. You know, we knew Cena had a bummed elbow to this match, but it seems to be holding up thus far.
Fighting through pain. That's what champions...
He may get the 3 count right here.
I think so.
And a kick out. Not even close on that one.
Gonna take more than that.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
Big move coming.
Wait for it.
And he hits with the dive.
That should do it. I think this is the beginning of the end.
Big move.
You have to think that's it.
I don't know. Is that enough to stop Cena? Well, John Cena's in a... The yes lock! The yes lock is applied! This one is over. Hopefully John Cena can recover.
Fights his way free.
But how much energy did he exhaust fighting his way out?
Down he goes to the scoop slam. The lucky fans here in Los Angeles have been witnessing moments, including WrestleMania 7.
Daniel Bryan caught by Cena.
Unbelievable power from Cena.
Got him in position for the AA, perhaps. Daniel Bryan rolls him up, shoulders down to win the title on a kick out.
So close.
Oh, he caught him in the back of the neck.
Nice recovery for Daniel Bryan.
The champion is locked.
Bryan feels it.
Bryan has Cena where he wants him. Could this be his moment? Running knee.
Cover him.
New champion.
Hooks the
New
leg.
champion.
Bryan's the WWE champion.
He did it. What a road. The trials and tribulations for Daniel Bryan. And he can now call himself champion.
Daniel Bryan celebrates massive moment at SummerSlam.
Oh, whoa, wait.
The former champ clearly objecting to the situation.
Not objecting, Corey. Shaking his hand.
That shows you how much of a class act John Cena is to say, hey, Daniel, tonight you were the better man.
Triple H now celebrating with the new champion. Can only imagine what's going through Daniel Bryan's mind right now. This has got to be the greatest moment of his career.
No doubt about it, Corey.
Oh, no.
What the? Randy Orton.
Oh, my God. Orton has the Money in the Bank contract.
Hey, guys, you don't think now Randy Orton's thinking about cashing in, do you?
Daniel Bryan says he's ready, but is that smoke? He just went through a grueling war with John Cena.
Orton might be having second thoughts.
More mind games from the Apex Predator.
Another, And Daniel Bryan's celebration continues. Randy Orton still thinking about it, perhaps. Oh, my God!
What the hell?
Triple H!
No!
With a pedigree to Bryan!
What's going on?
You gotta be kidding me!
Oh, not like this. Not like this.
Randy Orton! Is he gonna cash in? Daniel Bryan's out cold thanks to Triple H! You gotta be kidding me!
I'm still trying to process what we just witnessed.
What is going on?
Randy Orton's cashing in. That's what's going on, Saxton.
Triple H just pedigreed Daniel Bryan. Now Orton.
Triple H just handed Orton the WWE Championship!
You've gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me.
New
It was a
WWE champion,
Randy Orton is the new champion.
I won the WWE Championship that night, but yet again, it was one step forward, 2 steps back. Triple H and Randy Orton teamed up to take the title away from me right after the match.
Randy Orton has cashed in Money in the Bank.
I was champion for all of about 4 minutes, which I've been told ranks among the top 5 shortest title reigns ever. So at least I have that to be proud of. Next chapter was all about facing adversity, which, as you know, I had plenty of experience with up until this point. Week after week, I was up against the Authority, who were doubting my abilities and saying I wasn't worthy of being champion, which really hit close to home.
I need to manage your expectations. Daniel, you might not be an A, but you are a B+.
My former trainer, Shawn Michaels, even joined in on the fun.
Oh, what a sweet chin music!
This was also the beginning of the Yes Movement. The chant had been around for a while, but now it carried more weight as a way for the WWE Universe to unite and express their displeasure with how it was being treated. So I started doing this thing, and other people started doing it, and then they start using it for their own things in something that's completely non-related to me.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
So long after I'm done with this and retired, people may still be doing this for things that they're excited about or to show that they want change. And I just think that that's really cool. But after a while, I could only take so much. I even got to a point where I felt the Yes Movement wasn't going to be enough to overcome the obstruction I faced. Maybe they were right. Maybe I was just a B+ player. So I said, what the hell? And joined the Wyatt family.
I want you to open your eyes. This is the end. I'm yours. Let me join the family.
It was actually a lot of fun being with the Wyatts. Plus, it was kind of a no-brainer since I already had the beard.
The flying forearm finds his target. Welcome back to Raw. On tonight's main event, a steel cage tag team match pitting Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt against the Usos.
Tonight started with a tag match between the foursome that ended in disqualification, but now the only way to win is by pinfall, submission, or escape.
While the WWE Universe continues to beg for Daniel Bryan to see the light, this is Bryan's chance to finally show his new brother, Bray Wyatt, that he belongs in the Wyatt family.
He's got his eyes set on his chest. He's inflicting some serious pain here. Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of the match. So damaging. Look at this athleticism.
Look, Jimmy Uso's on the attack now.
Boom!
What a suplex.
That lands.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Nice move.
Snap suplex.
That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow. Jey Uso showing us how to get it done.
Superplex. Oh, chin-breaking uppercut.
Oh!
The Usos are one of the most talented tag teams, but they still haven't put things together to win the tag titles. Why do you think that is?
It's been a long road for the Usos. They made their WWE debut over 3 years ago and have had multiple tag team championship matches. But given how stacked the division is, it's been a tough mountain to climb.
Drops the knee with a vengeance. I don't want to know what that feels like. Clearly on a mission here. Jey Uso with a great offensive show.
Were the two of you discussing tag team championships earlier? My ears were burning. Did you guys know that I'm a former NXT tag team champion? In my opinion, the Usos lack that killer instinct that you see in folks like me and current WWE tag team champions, the Rhodes Brothers.
There's also the fact that the Usos have had bigger fish to fry. They went from battling the Shield to taking on the WWE's other dominant trio, the Wyatt family.
Ooh, man, Jimmy Uso, what offense.
This is some great offense by Bray Wyatt.
Watch out, that was power on top of more power. What a slam. Wow, he just slammed him with ease. Jimmy Uso showing some expert prowess here. Nicely done.
Bray Wyatt and his brothers in arms were WWE's most destructive force last year. That's even more impressive when you realize they only debuted on the May in July.
Look at this, Bray Wyatt doing some good work here.
Well executed.
Jimmy Uso isn't looking good in the early going.
When we say oos, he might be saying ow.
think this man means business.
Michael mentioned the impact of the Wyatts in 2013. Well, Bray's first WWE match was defeating Kane at SummerSlam, and the Devil's Favorite Demon hasn't been the same since.
Bray's path of destruction's taken out the likes of Kofi Kingston, Dolph Ziggler, R-Truth, and he capped the year off by bringing Daniel Bryan into the fold. The only thing scarier is what he has in store for 2014.
And now Bray Wyatt pushing forward. He's making a statement here with this attack.
The Usos are showing a lot of heart going into this battle, and part of it has to be to reach their former ally, Daniel Bryan.
I'm not sure why they're even doing this. Bryan willingly joined the Wyatt family. You see, the Usos are too emotional, and that's why they're not tag team champions.
Corey, you brought up the Usos being emotional. How is that a bad thing? If you don't believe in what you're doing, then why do it?
Byron, listen. I'm a former NXT Tag Team champ. I was consumed with redemption or revenge. I could have been sidetracked from the goal. But the Usos are...
Here comes the big splash attempt. Vicious neck breaker.
Wow, the crowd's on the edge of their seats.
Look at this. Bray Wyatt doing some good work here. This kind of offense he's known for.
Jimmy Uso's getting beat up so hard, I think his brother Jay might be feeling it.
Oh my gosh, would you stop? Guys, I've just been so heartbroken to see Daniel Bryan give up and join the Wyatts.
Oh, well, boo-hoo, Byron. He didn't Wyatts, he became a Wyatt. And this isn't giving up. This is just the beginning of Wyatt family dominance.
And now Bray Wyatt pushing forward.
I know the WWE unit worried.
Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan looking to escape the cage here. Trying to get up over the top. Meanwhile, the Usos trying to run interference. Remember, you win via escape over the top or through the door or pinfall or submission inside the ring.
Oh, man. Bad landing. The Usos
and now it's the Usos looking to escape. Jimmy and Jay looking to win this matchup. As Harper and Rowan.
Uh-oh, watch out.
Wait, oh my God! The Usos win!
What a victory!
And Harper just blasted one of the Usos. Rowan taking out the other.
We got a fight on the outside after a absolute war inside.
The Usos don't look very victorious right now.
Jimmy and Jay, however, winning the steel cage match over Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt is irate. He is livid.
Bray Wyatt's seemingly master plan just backfired.
Well, he's embarrassed, Byron. He's embarrassed he lost to the Usos. What are we witnessing?
I've got no idea.
No, wait a minute.
Daniel Bryan allowing himself to be a sacrifice for Bray Wyatt, or maybe not.
Daniel Bryan defying Bray Wyatt.
The WWE fans are going insane.
This is not a smart move, Bryan.
And now what is Bray doing? Is Bray Wyatt sacrificing himself to Daniel Bryan?
Maybe Daniel Bryan is starting to come to his senses.
Oh, look out! Here Bryan unloading on Bray Wyatt! And finally, the spell has been broken.
Bryan's decided he no longer wants to be under the control of Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family.
Or was it a ruse all along? Harper and Rowan, they're locked outside of the steel cage as Daniel Bryan continues the assault on Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is in deep trouble as Daniel Bryan
Unloading.
Bray Wyatt feeling the fury of Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan's been waiting a long, long time for this. And you have to wonder, guys, if this was a complete setup, if this was a ruse. Daniel Bryan is shedding the skin of the Wyatts. Brings down his opponent, and here it is, Corey.
The yes lock is applied. Will his opponent tap?
There it is. And look at the quickness by Wyatt. This is some great offense by Bray Wyatt.
Perfectly executed. I don't recall the last time I saw him tossed around like that.
Cravat locked in.
He's just so dominant.
And it's Bray Wyatt executing the reversal.
Oh, what agility. The armbar is locked in.
Bray Wyatt reverses it. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
That's one of the most impressive Frankensteiners you'll ever see.
Harper and Rowan can't get in the cage. Daniel Bryan assaulting Wyatt as the other members of the Wyatt family look on. Daniel Bryan is back.
Daniel Bryan is liberated.
Daniel Bryan's going to make the patriarch of the Wyatt family pay. Running knee.
The exclamation point on the end of this relationship.
And the celebration from the newly liberated Daniel Bryan.
Bryan soaking in the moment, as he should. And the WWE Universe absolutely loves it.
Fortunately, my alliance with the Wyatt family was short-lived.
Daniel Bryan shedding the Wyatt skin.
I turned my attention back to fighting for my dreams and becoming WWE champion again. Unfortunately, the people in charge had other plans, like not even giving me a chance to compete in that year's Royal Rumble match. So it came down to taking matters into my own hands, along with the help of the WWE Universe and the Yes Movement, of course. This led to the night we occupied Raw, one of the highlights of my WWE career.
World Heavyweight Championship match. You get all of it. You get me. You get your deal. And I am going to end this at WrestleMania.
Now, I had an opportunity at WrestleMania, and that's all I ever really wanted. Just a chance to show my peers and the world how great I could be on the grandest stage of them all. Not only once, but potentially twice.